fans, welcome to Hashmans Hockey Hat-trick. I'm Brian, and it's Thursday, February 29th, 2024. Happy leap year day to everyone out there. As always, it's a great day for hockey. Well, we have 12 games taking place tonight in the NHL, and for my first pick, I'm looking at a battle between two powerhouse second-place teams. As the second place in the Pacific Division's Las Vegas Golden Knights travel to Beantown tonight to face off against the second in the Atlantic Division's Boston Bruins. This game is a 7 p.m. Eastern Time puck drop, and it's taking place at TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. This game is the second and final regular season meeting between these two teams. The Las Vegas Golden Knights won the first game 2-1 in overtime in Las Vegas back on January 11th. The Golden Knights are here on their third leg of a 5-game road trip tonight, and they last played in Toronto on Tuesday. They defeated the Toronto Maple Leafs 6-2. The Las Vegas Golden Knights are now 2-1 in their last 5 games played, while on the home team bench tonight, the Boston Bruins, they're 2-3 in their last 5 games played, and they're here tonight on a 3-game winless streak. I think this is going to be a hard-fought contest between these two teams. I think this game will be a tight defensive battle, and I think the result will be low-scoring and similar to the first matchup between these two heavyweight teams. So for my first pick, I like under 6 total goals scored in the Las Vegas Golden Knights at the Boston Bruins tonight. For my second pick in tonight's NHL action, I'm looking at a battle between the 7th place in the Central Division's Arizona Coyotes. They're traveling up to God's country to face off against the 3rd place in the Atlantic Division's Toronto Maple Leafs tonight. This game is a 7 p.m. Eastern Time puck drop, and it's taking place at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario, Canada this evening. This game is the second and final regular season meeting between these two teams, and the Toronto Maple Leafs were the 6-3 victors in the first meeting that took place in Arizona just last week on Wednesday, February 21st. The Coyotes are here on a 13-game losing streak. It must just seem like a never-ending losing streak when it lasts that long, 13 games. And this game is their third of a 5-game road trip. But for the Maple Leafs, this game is the second of a 5-game homestand. And they began their homestand Tuesday night where they lost to the Las Vegas Golden Knights 6-2. And that loss snapped the Maple Leafs' 7-game winning streak. The Maple Leafs are now 8-2 in their last 10 games played, while the Coyotes, they're just 0-8-2 in their last 10 games played. It seems like it was at about this time last year that the Maple Leafs were home to the last place and worst team in the NHL, the Columbus Blue Jackets. And the Blue Jackets really threw a beating on the Maple Leafs. In fact, it seemed like it was such a beating that it shook Helsinki. And I think there is probability that that could happen here tonight. I mean, the Maple Leafs are only, I think, 15-11-2 on home ice this season, so they're only winning around 60% of their games on home ice. So this is a great opportunity for the Coyotes to come alive and snap out of their losing streak. Whether they can do it or not, I'm not sure. But there is great plus money on that. But I have to confide in what I feel is my strongest option here tonight, and that's my second pick. I'm taking the Toronto Maple Leafs to win in regulation at home versus the visiting Arizona Coyotes tonight. For my third pick in tonight's NHL action, I'm looking at a Metropolitan Division rivalry as the second-place Carolina Hurricanes, they venture off to the Buckeye State of Ohio to face off against the 8th and last place in the Metropolitan Division's Columbus Blue Jackets tonight. This game is a 7 p.m. Eastern Time puck drop, and it's taking place at Nationwide Arena in Columbus, Ohio. This game is the second of 4 regular season meetings between these two teams, and the Carolina Hurricanes won the first meeting 3-2 in Raleigh, North Carolina, all the way back on November 26th. For the Whaler Canes, this game is their third and final leg of a 3-game road trip, and they're 3-1-1 in their last 5 games played. They last played in Minnesota on Tuesday night. They defeated the Wild 3-2. While the Blue Jackets, they're here on their second leg of a back-to-back. They played the New York Rangers last night in New York. I don't have the results of that contest, but prior to that game, the Blue Jackets were 3-2 in their last 5 games played. I like the Whaler Canes here on the road tonight. The Blue Jackets have been playing decent hockey lately, but I don't think they've been playing decent enough to get past the Carolina Hurricanes tonight on the second leg of a back-to-back. The Carolina Hurricanes, they're 7-2-1 in their last 10 games played, while the Blue Jackets are just 4-5-1 in their last 10 games played. So for my third pick, I like the Carolina Hurricanes to win in regulation on the road at the Columbus Blue Jackets tonight. So to recap my Hashmans Hockey Hat-trick of 3 picks in tonight's NHL action, my first pick, I like under 6 total goals scored in the Las Vegas Golden Knights at the Boston Bruins tonight. My second pick, I like the Toronto Maple Leafs to win in regulation at home versus the visiting Arizona Coyotes tonight. And my third pick, I like the Carolina Hurricanes to win in regulation on the road at the Columbus Blue Jackets tonight. Thanks for watching, hockey fans. Please don't forget, if you like my video and you like my picks, give me a thumbs up by slashing that like button down below. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please put your comments in the comment section below because I'd like to know what your picks are in tonight's NHL action, and I'd like to know what you think of mine. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Good luck with your picks. Let's all win big tonight.